Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to Sunday Talk episode number 156. In this episode, like every Sunday, I'm gonna go over 5 questions that I received from you guys regarding I-130 process. I have another powerful and positive code for you, and also we're gonna go over NVC update of this week for some of you guys who missed my Tuesday update. Before I start today's video, I want to wish you guys happy Sunday, happy 4th of July. I hope your day is going well. If you are new here, my name is John. My goal is to help newcomers, permanent residents, and also U.S. citizens regarding their immigration question, especially I-130 process questions. Sometimes we talk about different topics just to help newcomers so they can have a better life here in the United States of America. So guys, without wasting time, let's start with the powerful code that I have for you today. USA Mon. Today's quote is coming from Ruth Graham. Here is the quote. A happy marriage is the union of two good forgivers. Again, a happy marriage is the union of two good forgivers. So this one is for some of you guys who are married. So to have a happy marriage, you guys have to be a good givers, basically, that good forgivers, I should say. So basically you have to forgive each other. I think it's a powerful code. Let me know in the description what you think about this code. Okay, so let's start with the questions that I have for you today. The first question of today's video is coming from Gulam A. Chaudhuri. Here's the question. Hi, how and where to request the resubmit I-64 and I-64A applications and update document. Well, if you receive a notification from USCIS to resubmit a document that you already submitted, well, all you gotta do is to log into NVC Computer Electronic Application Center. You locate the document you're talking about. If it's an I-64, you locate that document. You will see reject beside it. Delete that document and then upload a new one. That's how you do it. Okay, and also to upload document, depending on what document they want you to upload. If it's not a affiliate or support, it's different document. The same thing. That's the same thing you're gonna do. Just delete the old document and then submit it, resubmit the new one. All right, so let's go to the second question of today's video. This one is coming from Harpreet Kaur. Here is the question. Hi John, Potomac Service Center is showing 30 months for approval. Is it really true we have to wait for this too long merely for approval? This is really a harassment, waiting for your reply. Well, thanks for the question. I checked the website, USCIS website. Of course, the Potomac Service Center waiting time for a petitioner who is a green card holder filing for spouse and children under age of 21. Waiting time is 30 months. Yes. So you didn't mention that you are a permanent resident. You know, we all know that if you are permanent resident on petition for your spouse or your children under age, it takes long. It takes longer than somebody who is a U.S. citizen. So of course it's 30 months, but it's just an estimate. It can be less than 30 months. Okay. So guys, let's move to the third question that I have for you today. This one is coming from UD Clement. Here is the question. Please advise me on this. We got our passport and visa stamp on them. I want entire first with my 2 kids and planning the other 2 to enter later. But on the visa, I saw annotation valid only if ACC/FTJ mother. Also on my husband on valid if ACC FTJ spouse. Please help me explain. Thank you so much. Well, so thanks for the question. By the way, this one is common. Okay, so some of you guys, if you file for your spouse and your spouse will come to the United States of America with your children, well, in the children visa, you will see that you see this annotation ACC, which is like ACC, like Apple Charlie / FTJ, like Frank Tom John. Okay, it just mean that those annotation means accompanying or follow to join. Okay, that's what it means. So basically, if you see that in your child or your children passport, it means that your children who are beneficiary cannot enter United States of America before the principal applicant. Okay, let's say you petition for your spouse and your children. There is no way your children will enter United States of America before your spouse, especially if you they are beneficiary on your spouse who's principal visa applicant form. Okay, so that's what it is. So if every time you see ACC FTJ, it just means accompanying or follow to join. Okay, all right guys, and let's move to another question here. This one is coming from Yakwania John. Here is the question. Hello, I have sent in all my information to the NVC to review. I researched online that it takes 2 to 3 months for them to review, send it to the embassy for an interview. However, my priority date is coming up and there is no response. Will this terminate my priority date? Will I have to start all over? Well, thanks for the question. One thing you have to know is that every time you submit a document to NVC, they have to review those documents first. Sometimes it can take 3 months, sometimes it will take longer than that, depending on the visa category. Okay, so once they review the document, everything is correct, especially the fees and the document you submit are correct. Now you're gonna be in line to receive an interview appointment letter. Okay, so now at this point, it doesn't mean that once they review your document, then they're gonna schedule an interview appointment for you. No, there are people in line waiting for the interview appointment before you. Therefore, you're just gonna be somewhere in the line. So once they reach your position reach the front of the line, well, your priority will be current. Therefore, NVC will contact you once they schedule your interview appointment for you. So it doesn't mean that they're gonna terminate your case. No, you're just gonna keep waiting until your priority date is current. Okay, check your visa bulletin board every month to see if your priority date is current. Once it's current, just wait for a notification or a letter from NVC saying that okay, they schedule an interview appointment for you. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer. Even after your priority date is current, you're still gonna wait a little bit longer. Sometimes it depends on the U.S. consulate where you will go for your interview. They are the one who will tell NVC that there is a spot available to schedule your interview. Okay, so guys, let's move to the last question of today's video. This one is coming from Mekfu38. Here's the question. Please sir, help me. I noticed after my CR1 case qualify, my marriage date and place feel incorrect on DS260 form. How to correct it? Well, thanks for the question. By the way, I made a video on Friday regarding DS260 form. So now the Department of State, basically in that video that I uploaded, the Department of State and American Immigration Law Association met, and then those lawyers asked the Department of State how to correct mistake on the DS260, since NVC cannot reopen those the form for people to make a correction. So they provide the answer. So basically what they're saying is that once your case moved to the U.S. consulate where you will go for you go to interview, and if you are the beneficiary, or where your beneficiary will go for interview, the U.S. consulate can allow that update basically. So the U.S. consulate are the one that will or reopen the case for you so you can make the change. Or what you can also do is to make a change at the interview. You tell the interviewer that okay, there are some of the information on the form are not correct, therefore you can make a change there, you can correct the mistake so they can process your case. Okay, so that's why they provide as how they call a solution for some of you guys who are unable to correct your mistake on your DS260 after you submit it to NVC National Visa Center. So go in and watch that video, because I went through the question and also the answer. You can read more about it. All right. So basically, that's all I have for you as far as questions, because I have 5 questions regarding I-130 process today. And the last one is update, NBC update overview. So this week, NBC announced on their website that they are working on cases they received from USCIS on June 13, meaning that they're going to process those cases, create a visa case, and then send you a welcome letter. Some of you guys, when you receive your welcome letter, you cannot start your immigrant visa process yet. You have to wait until your priority date is current before you can do so, especially if you are not immediate relative. But if you're immediate relative, yes, once you receive the welcome letter, you can start your immigrant visa process. Okay, so now the second update is regarding case they are reviewing. They're saying that they are reviewing document you guys submitted on April 13. So once they review those documents, they will let you know whether or not your case is document to qualify. Then you can wait for any of your appointment letter. And the third one is regarding inquiries you guys sent to NVC to ask different questions. They are responding to inquiries they received from you guys on May 2nd. So make sure you check your inbox so you don't miss any email coming from NVC National Visa Center. So guys, basically that's all I have for you today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Whatever you do it peacefully. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in another video.
USA Monde.